Is this the place with the drill enemies? I think it is. Yeah, yes it is. Welcome to, well, what could be considered to be hell for a 100% completionist. Because what these guys are doing is drilling literal holes in the floor that you can use to drop down and pick up treasure. They're also needed to advance in the cave. Because you notice we got in this first place, and there are like no stairs, no doors, nothing to that mark. And the problem is I don't remember exactly where I need the holes to be positioned, but it is largely kind of random based on whenever they decide to actually drill through, because it's going to be wherever they're walking. They're not going to march over to any predetermined spots. They're just going to drill straight through wherever they stand when they decide to drill. But you get down here, you notice if we drop down there, there's a treasure chest on that side. So now, if memory serves me correctly, we don't really want to take this first hole. But we're going to anyway. Just so we can kind of get an idea for where we need to go. Now there is no other way to advance than just taking this hole in here, because we don't have a driller enemy in here. Over with this guy. Let's stun him first. Remember, lightning stuns dinosaurs. Which means it really makes their defense tank. At least for a few turns. Which makes that fight fairly easy. If you don't beat them fast enough after that, they will unleash an electric shock on everybody. That guy's standing right in front of a treasure chest. So, you know, let's repeat this. Let's beat up his little friend there. We can get a stone helm for free rather than having to trade in all the items for it. But notice she already has one. And the stone helm is just a little bit better than the gold helm. Oh, you don't. Oh yeah, I don't have anything new for you yet. We can equip you with that. Oh, wait. Did I pick up something new? Yeah, I did. Not that I'll ever be using you in a party again, but, you know. And we've reached what's essentially the bottom floor of this place. But we didn't actually get what we need. Because there's a lot more stuff we can take out of this. Now, there's a pretty good chance, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be seeing quite a bit of this room. And trying to advance there only gets that. And he runs off. Denying us some XP. And some gold. Mostly the XP though. So, standard battle tactics. Oh look, the sleep worked. So did that. Okay. Definitely want to use the save spot here. But we also want to go back. Beat this up real quick. course, watching our party members get thrown around into each other. That's always fun. So yeah, we climbed that, fell down the hole, and yes, we are back at the beginning of the cave. If you remember, we used a hole that was right up here near this one. So we gotta wait for them to drill a hole in a different part of the room. I think that might be different enough. We'll see. It is. Good. Let's wait to see if he goes down into the corner and drills a hole. Sadly, the holes do not stay, so if you had 2 or 3 really good positioned holes, yeah, you weren't going to be lucky enough to get to keep using them. Sadly. Can't believe that's where the alternate we need is. Although before that, we get to fight this thing. Who, on its own, I don't believe actually poses a lot of threat. It's when it's with things, because it has the ability to sleep and confuse to the whole party. But beyond that, not a lot. You quit camping me. No, you're just gonna camp me. I was hoping you two would just go drill a hole somewhere. That would be useful. Like go up to the other side of this place and drill a hole. That would help. Instead, you're just gonna walk back and forth here, huh? So taking the high ether didn't work out too well for us, in the sense that we now are getting attacked. But it's by one of these, so you know. Come on, you want to come up here? You want to come up here and drill a hole? Or you're just not going to do it. But we are going to get in the fight. Fair enough. There we go, drill kick dual tech. So you've pretty much done what you need to do in this room. Hard. Well. Ow. Owie. Here we go. Sadly, it's very hard to avoid the fights in this room. Let's actually use drill kick. I like drill kick. Aw, you're leaving. But I need the experience. A little too close to where we've already dropped down. We need something in this corner and there's something up here. Ooh, good. Wait a minute, that's where we already were, wasn't it? Darn it! Yeah, the joys of trimming a cat's claws. So yeah, the only thing you can really do is wait until they give you a hole where you need it. Probably could be easily considered, I don't know, a misstep by the dev team for this game. Just a little bit of one, maybe. But how much treasure you can get out of this place is wholly determined by how patient you are with them drilling holes. And to my knowledge, there is no way to make them drill. You just kind of have to wait till they do it. Give him a moment, see if he wants to cooperate. Why they couldn't have given you, say, the ability to do the dance here to at least pass the time. And it is entirely possible he'll just walk over right next to the hole that already exists and drill through. Very possible, that. Sadly, that's not ours. That's someone in one of the other 3 areas. Sadly, I don't remember exactly what treasures are buried deep within this place. Yeah, well. Once again, we see another kind of parasitic relationship between enemies in the same area. Come on. A potion we don't really need, but you see there are like 3 other areas besides the main one. We've been in 1, now we've been in the now we've been in 2. Still haven't managed to work our way down to the middle section that you can kind of see from right there. Come on. Yeah, just like the snakes will completely destroy those frogs, keep healing themselves. Yeah, those flowers are pretty much doomed to be just like a hit point tank for, you know, that thing. Come on, one to group heal. Yeah, at least the fights in here are not super, you know, super mean or anything like that. They just get a bit repetitive. And speaking of repetitive, we need 72 for cat attack. Which would kind of give me what I think is one of my favorite attacks in the game. And in fact, I kind of want that attack before we go up to the boss. I doubt I will get it. I doubt I will stick around for another 72 training points, or I can't remember what they're called, TP. But I do want to see what I can do about getting getting into the last couple areas on that map. Which you wouldn't think would be difficult, but the game is deciding to make it difficult. Let's see if I get lucky. Maybe? Might be. It is! It's barely far enough over, but it is. And we kind of want them to drill straight down, if I'm not mistaken. Straight down from where I just not there. Believe it or not, this is actually slightly more cooperative than they usually are. I mean, I pretty much only needed 4 trips to get into all 4 of these rooms. And I know I'm probably not going to get all the treasure out of here. But I'm giving him a chance to see if he will put me in the lower corner. I do believe that's where I need to drop down next. Come on. RNG monster manipulation. I wish I could manipulate this. It would be helpful. You want to come down here? Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. I'm just saying. Much as I want to. You know, if it turns out I needed this one the whole time, I'm not going to be happy with myself. Oh, this is one of them. They get you an elixir. So nothing to really complain about there. So, that's shelters for this very reason. That counts. So yeah, let's meet Azala, the leader of the Reptites. And Azala has very, very good speaking ability. And she wants to know what the purpose of the little gate key she stole from us is. And you can tell Azula about the gate key. She just doesn't believe you. Not in the least. And as a fun fact, if you have Robo with you, Robo just kind of volunteers the information anyway. And so now we have the Swole Dino here. Which, yeah, hitting with lightning is a really good thing because it actually lowers defense to manageable levels. And eventually, Nizbel here will, drop the static charge back in our faces. Like this. Which raises the defense back up. Come on. Let's heal everyone up. Unfortunately, we need to use Chrono for both healing and attacking here. And the reason I wanted the special attack that Ayla has coming up is because it should teach us a dual tech called Bolt Bite, which means she gets to go to town with electricity. But sadly, I did not have the patience for that. Here. Other than that, this fight's pretty much going to do this the whole time. Have Isla jump up there to kick. Put boot to heads, as it were. That's... that going. kind of good shape. Better actually heal you. Yeah, sadly. Nobody's hurt yet. And Isabel's dead. Good. So Azula, being actually smart for a enemy, kind of realizes that we just took down what might be the strongest individual reptite around. And just kind of goes, you know what? Yeah, you can have your thing back. You can have it back. I'm not going to fight you here. Because, you know, I will not win. So she just kind of leaves. After giving us the gate key back. And it looks good. Looks like it is not harmed in any way. And Isla is still feeling the effects of the party last night. And promptly vomits. So yeah, for the time being, we are kind of done in 65 million BC. Is what I'd like to say. But I need to see... Yeah, a freaking hangover. Yeah. Yeah, a freaking hangover. Or, it is kind of implied that she is pregnant, and she's actually undergoing morning sickness. But that's kind of just an implication, and it's not hard-coded. How she get pregnant? With Kino's kid, actually. So we can get one thing. Feather and petal, I think. Stone arm. Nah. Ruby vest, yep. Yep, she and Kino are going to be parents. Supposedly, that is possible. Like I said, it's just implied. So the Ruby Vest is a decent upgrade. that. But we do kind of want a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, it's fair. That is actually, you know, potential thing. And here's the thing. She is a direct ancestor of Marl. So the kid she could be having right now is also Marl's ancestor. So yeah. Yeah, we need many more feathers. Cause I mostly just want the armors. Which I need to go drink happy water and not skull smash. So the hunting range, pretty much exactly what it says on the tin. We can hunt things. And now that we have Luca back, we have this thing back. We get some stuff out of it. She needs quite a bit of stuff if we want everything, but we don't really need everything. Go Eagles, huh? Now, I don't hate football or anything like that, but I don't really follow professional football. Just because it's very boring to me. I'm more of a college football fan. Okay, it's raining. So yeah, during the times it's raining, that creature will pop out. And if you can get to it and beat it up, which I can't from here, before the rain goes away, he leaves pretty quickly. But if you can get to it and beat it up before the rain goes away, you can actually get quite a bunch of good stuff. You can get a lot of those individual little items you need for trade. You forgot the Super Bowl is a thing, huh? So did my roommate. So, see, thing is, I don't recall there being treasure chests in here. Ooh, rain. Nope, I'm not going to be able to make it. Ah. The other team is the Patriots. It is Eagles versus Patriots. Yeah, Tom Brady is the Patriots. Or is Mutant Football League renamed a character after him, Bomb Shady? Which makes me giggle. Nope, no new there. Darn it. The new must have been down here. But there are 3 spots that new can spawn. One of them is like up in this little clearing off to my right. Another one of them is down here where you saw him earlier. And another one was in that clearing off to the left, off to the far, far left. There he is. And this guy, who can't really kill you outright, he's pretty much a very safe fight, except for the fact that he is going to do this, which drops you down to basically 1 hit point. That's his only attack, though. Yeah, but he does that and it just takes you down to a hit point. That's it. And he gives you 30 tech points. Gives you 3 of all 4 of the items. And then the first time you meet him, he gives you an accessory called the Third Eye. Which gives you super high evasion. Really useful for certain members. But for now... There we go. G-Men is a nickname for the Giants. Rise and shine, Gordon Freeman. Nope, you spawned over. You spawned way over there, and I can't reach you. Go ahead and fill out the map. Get into a few other fights. Yeah, if there was an entire football team made out of G-Men, that would be a little difficult to fight. Yeah, a little difficult to play sports against. Probably won't be spend too much longer here. Ah yes, the meaningful thing out of the party, the food. That might sound sarcastic, but it's not. It really isn't. If you can get invited out to a Super Bowl party that's going to have a lot of food, that's a good thing. I am not knocking parties that give you free food. Nope, not here this time. Yeah, the whole teleportation thing kind of makes them nearly unbeatable. That's just the way it is. See, one I could see. If you only had one on the other team, that I could see the Cowboys, you know, being able to lasso and deal with. But an entire team of teleporting jackasses? That might just be a bit too much. Just a tad. Not a fan of the G-Man? No, I'm not. In no way in hell I'm gonna trust the G-Man. Ever. Let's see. Fang feather, horn feather, fang feather, horn feather. Okay. Surat. Roughly. Now let's do this. Let's go ahead and equip these stuffs. Helm. Give you Ruby Vest. You don't need it. So I can give you... no, I don't have anything else. You won't need a helm or a vest anytime soon. Let's see. Fanghorn. Pedal horn. Yeah, crazy old Let's Play man. Yeah, that fits too. Let's see. Fanghorn. Peddling horn. Be next. Sriracha. I am a spicy meatball. Something like that, anyway. I have enough for a gun in the arm. Not that I'm going to need them both, but you know. Pedal fang, pedal feather. Okay. Some people think anything spicy works. Oh, there's all the fun stuff from here. Drink the happy water. Just in case disaster strikes, save the game. I mean, I don't think it will, but you know. At least it's not as abused as wasabi is. Considering that most of what we call wasabi is just horseradish. Kung Fury. I've heard of it, but don't remember anything about it. And we jump.